Chapter 4 Climate. Climate. The term climate is the sum total of the weather condition in bracket including variations over a large area for a long period of time in bracket more than 30 years. The term weather refers to the state of the atmosphere at a place and time with reference to the following elements. Number 1, temperature, humidity, air. Number 2, air pressure. Number 3, cloudiness and sunshine. Number 4, precipitation in bracket rainfall or snowfall. And point number 4, wind. The weather condition fluctuate very often within a day based on the generalized fourthly atmospheric conditions. The year is divided into seasons such as winter, summer, and rainy seasons. The world is divided into a number of climate regions. In Asia, India, and other south and southeastern countries have monsoon types of climate. The word the word monsoon is derived from the Arabic word mausim, mausim, which literally means season. Monsoon refers the seasonal reversal. Monsoon refers the seasonal reversal in the wind direction during a year. Heading regional climatic variation in India. Although there is an overall unity in the general climatic pattern in India, there are some perceptible regional variations. Number 1, temperature. Temperature in the winter is northwestern mountains region can do down to minus 45 degrees Celsius in bracket at Draws in Jammu and Kashmir bracket close, comma, while it is 22 degrees Celsius in Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala. Similarly, it can go up to 50 degrees Celsius in summer in some part of western Rajasthan and 20 degrees Celsius in Shillong. In many areas, there is a wide variation between day and night temperatures. In the Thar deserts, the day temperature may rise up to 50 degrees Celsius and drop down to near 15 degrees Celsius the same night. On the other hand, there is hardly any difference in day and night temperatures in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands or in Kerala. Precipitation. There is a wide variation observed in its amount and seasonal distribution. Precipitation in the form of snowfalls occur only in upper parts of Himalayas. The rest of the country receives rainfall. A typical example of annual precipitation. A typical example, the annual precipitation varies from over 400 centimeter in Meghalaya to less than 100 centimeter in Ladakh and western Rajasthan. Similarly, most part of the country receive rainfall from June to September, but the Tamil Nadu coast gets most of its rain during October and November. Coastal regions experience different weather conditions from the interior regions. For example, temperature and seasonal contrast and relatively mild and snow rainfall also decreases from east to west. Such differences help to create a variety in lives of people. The food they ate, the clothes they wear, and the kind of houses they used for living and so on. Climate controls. Wards the equatorial low pressure regions. These winds originate and blow over land and hence carry very little moisture. Therefore, they bring no rain on They bring no rain or very little rain. The unique feature of Indian pressure and wind condition in its complete reversal. During winter, high pressure areas develop OVE, permanent factor which govern the general nature of the climate of any location of the earth, are called factors of climate control. The factors of climate controls are rm altitude, latitude, the angular distance of a location from the equator in north south direction is called latitude. Due to the curvature of the earth, latitude changes the amount of solar energy received. As a result, temperature decreases from the equator towards the poles. Altitude, it refers to the height above mean sea level with increase of height from the earth surface. The temperature decreases, the air becomes less dense, therefore hilly regions are cooler in summer. Pressure and wind system, it depends on the latitude and altitude of a place. Thus it influences the temperature and rainfall pattern of the area. Continentality or distance from the sea exerts a moderating influence on the climate. As the distance from the sea increases, the weather conditions become more extreme, in the bracket high temperature and rainfall variation between seasons, close dot. Ocean currents along with onshore winds. The ocean currents in bracket warm or cold bracket close affect the climate of coastal areas. For example, cold onshore currents bring coolness in coastal areas. Relief features, high mountains stop cold or hot winds from reaching a location. It can also cause rain or snow if the place is on the windward side of the mountains. The leeward side of the mountains are factors affecting India's climate. First, latitude. The Tropic of Cancer, the Tropic of Cancer in bracket 23 degree 3 CVN bracket close divides the country into the tropical zone in bracket south of this line bracket close and the subtropical zone in bracket north of the line bracket close dot. The line runs from the run of Kuch Kuchch west in bracket west to Mizoram east. All the remaining area north of tropic lies in subtropics. So India's climate has of characteristics of tropical as well as subtropical climates. Number 2, altitude. Mountains in north Mountains in the north of India have an average elevation of about 6,000 meter, whereas on the coastal areas as well as Iceland's maximum elevation is about 30 meter. The Indian subcontinent experiences milder winters as compared to Central Asia because of Himalayas, which prevent the cold winds from entering the subcontinents. Pressure and winds. The following atmospheric conditions govern of the climate and associated weather condition in India. Pressure and surface winds, upper air circulation, western cyclonic disturbance and tropical cyclones. Heading, pressure and surface winds. India lies in the region of northeast easterly surface winds These winds originate during winter from the subtropical high pressure belt of the northern hemisphere. These winds blow south, get deflected to the right due to the Coriolis force and move to are the areas north of Himalayas. This causes cold, dry winds blow from the area towards low pressure area over the oceans to the south. In summer, due to high temperature, low pressure area develops over interior Asia and over northwestern India. Air from high pressure areas blow towards this region, resulting in complete reversal of wind direction. As these winds from high pressure areas of southern Indian Ocean crosses the equator and turns right towards low pressure areas of Indian subcontinent, these winds gather large moisture while moving over the warm ocean and bring widespread rainfall over the mainland of India. These winds are known as the southwest monsoon winds, heading upper area circulation and western cyclonic disturbance. The upper area circulation of the region in bracket Indian subcontinent bracket close is dominated by a westerly flow which is governed by jet stream. Due to their location over 27 degrees to 30 degree and altitude and latitude, 30 degree 27 degree to 30 degree and altitude, these jet streams are known as subtropical westerly jet streams. They blow south of the Himalayas throughout the year except in summer bracket and next heading western cyclonic disturbances and tropical cyclones. The western cyclonic disturbance and weather phenomena of the winter months brought in by the westerly flow from the Mediterranean region. They usually influence the weather of the north and northwestern regions of India. Tropical cyclones occur during the monsoon as well as in October, November and are part of the easterly flow. These disturbances affect Thai coastal regions of the country. The western flows brings the western cyclone disturbance in the north and northwestern India. In summer, the subtropical western jet stream moves north of the Himalayas due to apparent shifting of the sun. An easterly jet stream called subtropical easterly jet stream blows over peninsular India approximately over 14 degree N during the summer months. After this, there are two graphs which are most important to describe if you write the answer. Okay, then Coriolis force, an apparent force that as a result of Earth's rotation deflects moving objects like air currents to the right in the northern hemisphere and to the left in the southern hemisphere. This is known as Farrell's law. This law states that a wind in any direction tends to deflect towards right in bracket west to east bracket close in the northern hemisphere and to the left in the southern hemisphere with a force that directly proportional to the mass of the wind in question, its velocity, its velocity the sign of the latitude and the angular velocity of the earth rotation. Jet stream, these are a narrow belt of high altitude above 12,000 uh, about 12,000 westerly winds in the troposphere. Their speed varies from 110 km per hour in summer to about 184 km per hour in winter. A number of separate jet streams have been identified. The most constant are the mid-latitude and the subtropical jet stream. The Indian monsoon The monsoon winds strongly influence climate of India. The monsoons are experienced in the tropical area through between 20 degree N and 20 degree south, 20 degree north and 20 degree south. Mechanism of monsoon. The following facts are important to understand the mechanism of the monsoon. The differential heating and cooling of land and water creates low pressure on the landmass of India, while the seas around experience comparatively high pressure. The intertropical convergence zone (ITCZ) in summer season shifting its position over the Ganga plain. This is equilateral trough normally positioned about 5 degree north of the equator. It is also known as the monsoon trough. During the monsoon season, the presence of the high pressure area east of the Madagascar, approximately 20 degrees south over an Indian Ocean. The intensity of and the position of the high pressure area affect the Indian monsoon. The Tibetan plateau gets intensively heated during summer, which results in strong vertical air currents and formation of low pressure over the plateau at about 9 km above sea level. The movement of westerly jet stream to the north of the Himalayas and the presence of the tropical Eastern jet stream over the Indian peninsula during summer. Apart from the given fact, it has been noticed that changes in the pressure conditions over the southern ocean also affects the monsoons. Normally, when the tropical Eastern South Pacific Ocean experiences high pressure, the tropical Eastern Indian Ocean experiences low pressure. But in past a few years there is a reversal in the pressure conditions, and Eastern Pacific has lower pressure in comparison to the Eastern Indian Ocean. This periodic change in pressure condition is known as the Southern Oscillation (SO). El Nino Southern Oscillations (ENSO). The difference in pressure over Tahiti (Pacific Ocean), 18 degrees south oblique 149 degree west and Darwin in south northern Australia (Indian Ocean), 20 degree 30 dash south oblique 131 degree east is computed to predict the intensity of the monsoon. The pressure differences were negative. It would mean below average and late monsoons. The El Nino phenomenon is a feature connected with the Southern Oscillation. In this, a warm ocean current flows past the Peruvian coastal. In the place of the cold Peruvian current, it occurs the interval of 2 to 5 years. The changes in pressure conditions are connected to the El Nino. Hence, the phenomenon is referred to as ENSO in bracket El Nino Southern Oscillations. Second, the onset and withdrawal of the monsoon. The trade winds at steady but the monsoon winds at pulsating in nature. They are affected by different atmospheric conditions encountered by it on its way over the warm tropical area starting from the earlier June in the southern part of the Indian peninsula. The monsoon lasts between 100 and 120 days, withdrawing by mid-September. Rainfall increases suddenly and continues for several days at the time of arrival of monsoon. This phenomenon is called as burst of monsoon. It is different from pre-monsoon shower. Afterward, it alternates with wet and dry spells. Heading onset of monsoon. Monsoon generally reaches the southern tip of the peninsula during the first week of the June. After striking the southern tip, it branches into two parts, the Arabian Sea branch and the Bay of Bengal branch. Both branches move rapidly. The Arabian Sea branch advances north along the Western Ghats, reaching Mumbai by about 10th of June and soon covers the Saurashtra, Kutch and central most part of the Deccan Plateau as well also. The Bay of Bengal branches reaches Assam in the first week of June and gets deflected towards the west by the mountain range, thus giving rainfall to the Ganga plains. Both the branches again merge over the northwestern part of the Ganga plains. Delhi receives rainfall from Bay of Bengal branch by the end of the June. In bracket tentative date is 29th June bracket close. And by the first week of July, monsoon covers western Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana and eastern Rajasthan. Withdrawal of monsoon. Withdrawal or retreat of the monsoon is more gradual process. The process begins by early September in northern west state. By mid-October, it withdraws completely from the northern half of the peninsula. The withdrawal from the southern half of the peninsula is feared rapid by early December. The monsoon has withdrawn from the rest of the country. Heading onset and withdrawal of monsoon in the Indian Iceland. The Iceland receives the very first monsoon shower from the last week of April to the first week of May. The withdrawal takes place progressively from north to south in bracket the reverse direction bracket close from the first week of December to the first week of January. By the time the rest of the country is already under the influence of the winter monsoon. Heading important feature of monsoon. The important feature of monsoon are as follows. Point 1. The monsoon is also known as for its uncertainties. Point 2. There is an alteration of dry and wet spells which vary in intensity, frequency and duration. Point 3. While it causes heavy flood in one part, it may be responsible for drought in other parts. Its Point 4. Its irregular arrival and retreat in bracket sometime due to the effect of El Nino bracket close comma causing disruption of farming schedules and causing droughts in certain areas of the country. Heading the seasons. The distinct seasons the distinct seasonal pattern is an important characteristic of the monsoon type of climate. The weather conditions in India greatly change from one season to another. These changes are particularly noticeable in the interior parts of the country. The coastal areas do not experience much variation in temperature, though there is various variation through very much variation in temperature, though there is variation in rainfall pattern. There are basically four seasons identified in India. These are: first, the cold weather season, in bracket winter. The cold weather season begins the cold weather season begins from mid November and stays till February in northern parts of the India, with December and January as the coldest months. The temperature decreases from south to north. For instance, the average temperature of Chennai on the eastern coast is between 24 degree to 25 degree Celsius, while the northern plains it ranges between 10 degree to 15 degree Celsius. During this season, days are warm and nights are cold. Frost occurs in the northern plain and snow falls in the high mountain region of the Himalayas. As the northeast trade winds blow during this period, most of the country remains dry as they blow from land towards sea. The only rain occurs in Tamil Nadu and southern Andhra Pradesh due to these winds picking up moisture from the Bay of Bengal. The features of cold weather season. Heading Heading the features of cold weather season, and heading under this, the characteristic features of cold weather seasons are: a feeble, a feeble in bracket weak high pressure region develops in the northern part of the country, influenced by the relief. The light winds moving outwards from this area blow through the Ganga Valley from the west and the northwest. Clear sky, low temperature and humidity, and feeble variable winds are the characteristic of the weather during the period. There is an inflow of cyclonic disturbance from the west and the northwest, which have originated over the Mediterranean Sea and Western Asia. They cause winter rains over the plains and snowfall in the mountains. Though this winter rainfall, though in small amount is locally known as Mahavat. It is useful for cultivation of rabi crops. The peninsular region has moderating effect from sea, and hence it does not have well defined cold seasons. Also, there is hardly any noticeable change in the temperature pattern. Point 2, the hot weather seasons, in bracket summer. The hot weather season starts with the apparent movement of the sun towards the north. It leads to the northern movement of the global heat belt. The hot weather seasons start in March and last up to the end of May. Heading features of hot weather seasons. The characteristic features of hot weather seasons are: the temperature of northern parts of India goes up and the atmospheric pressure comes down. The summer months experience rising temperature and falling air pressure towards the end of the May. An elongated low pressure area develops in the region extending from that desert in northwest to Patna and Chota Nagpur plateau in the east and southeast. This results into beginning of air circulations around this trough. A hot, gusty and dry wind locally known as Lou blows during these seasons over the north and northwestern India and can cause even death if person can exposed to it for a long time. Dust storms are very common in North India in this month of May. They bring temporary relief from the heat by lowering the temperature and may also cause light rain or and cold breeze. Localized thunderstorm also occurring during summer, which may have high speeds winds and even precipitate hail. Such thunderstorms are called Kal Baisakhi in West Bengal. Near the end of summer, there may be pre-monsoon shower. There are called mango shower in Kerala and Karnataka as they help in the early ripening of the mango fruit. Heading temperature variation during the hot weather. The influence of shifting of heat belt can be seen from temperature recordings taken during March to May at different latitudes. In March, highest temperature is about 38 degrees Celsius recorded in Deccan Plateau. Temperature in Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh is around 42 degrees Celsius. In the month of April, in May, northwestern parts of the country experience temperature around 45 degrees Celsius. Due to the moderating influence of the oceans, temperature remains lower in peninsular India. 3. Heading point number 3. Advanced monsoon in bracket rainy seasons. Advancing monsoon in bracket rainy seasons. The low pressure area over the northern plains intensifies by mid June and attracts the trade winds. These trade winds originate over the warm tropical ocean in the southern hemisphere after crossing equator. These blow in the southwest direction, entering peninsula as southwest monsoon. They cover the entire subcontinent except extreme northwest in just over 1 month. Maximum rainfall due to these winds occurs in northeastern India in bracket mainly Meghalaya and Assam bracket close, and the windward side of the Western Ghats in bracket Thiruvananthapuram to Mumbai bracket close. As these winds brings abundant moisture to the subcontinent at the velocity of 30 km/h. Heading rainfall in the Western Ghat and Deccan Plateau. The monsoon winds cover the country in about a month. A total change in weather is brought up in India by the inflow of the southwestern monsoon in India. The windward side of the Western Ghats receive very heavy rainfall, more than 250 centimeter in the early seasons. In spite lying in the rain shadow area, the Deccan Plateau and parts of Madhya Pradesh also receive some amount of rainfall. Heading areas of maximum and least rainfall. The maximum rainfall of this season is received by the northeastern part of the country. The highest average rainfall in the world falls at Masinram in the southern range of the Khasi Hills in Meghalaya. In the northern plains, precipitation decreases from east to west, with western part of the Rajasthan and northern part of the Gujarat getting the least rainfall. Heading features of advancing monsoon. Heading features of advancing monsoon are as follows. Wet and dry spells. Monsoon in India does not bring continuous rainfall. It has wet and dry spells, that is breaks in rainfall. These breaks in monsoon are related to the movement of monsoon trough. The axis of the monsoon trough in the northern plains keeps moving north to south, north to south and back, causing periodically breaks in rainfall. Due to this, it has wet and dry spells. The monsoon rains take place only for a few days at a time. They are interspread as rainless intervals. Monsoon trough, the trough and its axis keep on moving northward and southward, which determines the spatial distribution of rainfall. When the axis of the trough lies over the plains and region gets good rainfall. With the northward movement of axis, the Himalayan region gets widespread rain, which is catchment area of various rivers. The cause of devastating floods in the plains, causing heavy damage to the life and property. The tropical depression, another phenomenon which determines amount and duration of the monsoon, is the frequency and intensity of tropical depressions, which form at the head of the Bay of Bengal and cross over the mainland. These depressions follow the axis of monsoon trough of low pressure. For retreating oblique post monsoon seasons in bracket transition season, the sun starts shifting towards the south during October November. During this time, the low pressure trough over the northern plains weakens and is replaced gradually by a high pressure system. This is followed by the south west monsoon winds. By the beginning of October, the monsoon withdraws from the northern plains, and months of October November form a transition period from hot rainy to dry winter conditions. Features of retreating monsoon, and heading characteristic features of retreating monsoon are: the period is marked by clear skies and rise in temperature. The day temperatures are high but nights are cool and pleasant. Due to the temperature still remaining high and humidity not reducing, the heat is oppressive. This phenomenon is also called October heat. Cyclonic depression and tropical cyclone. By early November, cyclonic depression originate over the Andaman Sea. It causes tropical cyclones on the coastline from Bengal to Tamil Nadu as low pressure condition get transferred to the Bay of Bengal. These cyclones generally cross the eastern coastal of the Indian, causing heavy and widespread rain. Often they cause a lots of destruction. Sometimes these cyclones arrive at the coast of Odisha, Western Bengal and West Bengal and Bangladesh. These cyclones frequently strikes the populated deltas of the Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. The Coromandel coast gets its monsoon rainfall mostly during October and November from the cyclones, and due to the retreating monsoon picking up moisture over the Bay of Bengal. Uh, Here two figures are important, which are telling about the, because figures are important in UPSC exam. If you draw figure, it add extra impact on your copy and your answers. Sorry for copy. Heading distribution of rainfall. Annually, parts of western coast and northeastern India receives over about 400 centimeter of rainfall. However, it is less than 60 centimeter in western Rajasthan and adjoining parts of Gujarat, Haryana, and Punjab. Rainfall is equally low in the interior of the Deccan Plateau and east of the Sahartris. A third area of low precipitation is around Leh in Jammu and Kashmir. The rest of the country receives moderate rainfall. Snowfall is restricted to the Himalayas region owing to the nature of monsoons. The annual rainfall is highly variable from year to year. Variability is high in the regions of low rainfall, such as parts of Rajasthan, Gujarat, and leeward side of the Western Ghats. Due to this, the areas of high rainfall are liable to be affected by floods, whereas areas of low rainfall are drought prone. Heading monsoon as unifying bond. Northern India has comparatively high temperature than other areas of the world at a similar latitude due to the Himalayas protecting it from the cold Central Asian winds, and the peninsular plateau has moderate temperatures due to the influence of the sea. Or three sides of the monsoon provides a great variation despite such moderating influences. However, the monsoon unites the land like no other force because it provides a rhythmic cycle of seasons and vegetation. Animal life and agriculture activities are all revolving around the effect of the monsoon. The life of people, their celebration of festivals and other activities, all are geared to the monsoon, as India is still primarily an agriculture nation. The monsoon provides the water to set agricultural activities in motion, and hence the arrival of the monsoon is awaited eagerly. The river valleys which carry this water also unite as single river valley unit. And figures. And last but not least, summary. Summaries is very important because by the summary we can understand the chapter as in a very simple way, like a story. So summary is very important, and here I am going to discuss the summary. So summary is as following. Summary. Climate is the sum total of the weather condition and variation over a large area for a long period of time, generally more than 30 years. Weather is the state of the atmosphere over an area at any point of time. Various elements of weather and a climate are temperature, atmospheric pressure, wind, humidity, and precipitation. India, along the South and Southeast Asia, has monsoon types of climate. The climate of any place is controlled by latitude, altitude, pressure and wind system, distance from the sea, ocean currents and relief features. High mountain by blocking the rain bearing winds help in causing rainfall in windward side of mountain. The atmospheric condition which govern the climate and weather condition of India are pressure and surface winds, upper air circulation, western cyclonic disturbance and tropical cyclone. Coriolis force, which is generated by the rotation of the earth, is responsible for deflecting winds towards the right in northern hemisphere and towards the left in southern hemisphere. Southwest monsoon winds are southeast trade winds of southern hemisphere which after crossing equator become southwestern trade winds (due to rightward deflection by Coriolis force). As they blow over warm ocean, they cause rainfall in Indian subcontinent. Jet streams are fast blowing winds moving in the upper atmosphere. They are located at about 27 degrees Celsius to 30 degree north latitude. Shallow cyclonic depression originating over the Mediterranean Sea are known as western disturbances. They cause winter rainfall in northwestern parts of India. Monsoon is derived from Arabic word mausim, M-A-U-S-I-M. It refers to the season reversal. It refers to the regional reversal in wind direction throughout the year. The Intertropical Convergence Zone (ITCZ) is a broad trough of low pressure in equatorial latitude. In ITCZ, there is convergence of northeast and southeast trade winds. Southern oscillation is the reversal of pressure condition and vice versa in southern Pacific Ocean and eastern Indian Ocean. ENSO is the combination of El Nino and southern oscillation. The changes in pressure conditions are connected to El Nino. Hence, the phenomenon is referred to as ENSO. The monsoons are pupating in nature and are affected by different atmospheric conditions. The Arabian Sea branch of monsoon cause rainfall in Western Ghat, Mumbai, Gujarat and Central Asia. The Bay of Bengal branch of monsoon causes rainfall in northeast India and Ganga plain. The sudden and continuous rain associated with violent thunder and lightning is called burst of monsoon. It occurs around the time of arrival of monsoon. Arabian Sea branch and Bay of Bengal branch are two branches of southwest monsoon in India. El Nino is a warm ocean current that flows past of the Peruvian coast in the place of cold Peruvian current every 2 to 5 years. Cold weather, hot weather and advancing monsoon and retreating monsoon are four main seasons in India. The cold weather seasons is associated with clear sky, low temperature and low humidity and feeble again I repeat this point. The cold weather season is associated with clear sky, low temperature, low humidity and feeble, variable winds. Due to the moderating influence of sea The peninsular region does not have a well-defined cold seasons. Lu is hot and dry winds blowing during the day over the north and northwestern India in the summer season. Kal Baisakhi is a pre-monsoon shower in West Bengal. The localized thunderstorm is of the summer season is associated with the violent winds, torrential downpours, and is often accompanied by hails. Accompanied by hail. World's highest rainfall occurs in Masinram. It is located in southern range of Khasi Hills in Meghalaya. Monsoon occurs in dry and wet spells, the rainless intervals interspersing the monsoon. The rain in is called breaks in monsoon. The monsoon trough is the intense and elongated low pressure area which develops over northwestern India. It extends from the Thar Desert in west to Chota Nagpur Plateau in east. The pre-monsoon shower in coastal Karnataka and Kerala is called mango shower. It helps in early ripening of mangoes. The hot and humid condition which makes the weather oppressive is called October heat. It occurs towards the end of retreating monsoon in the month of October, with the rhythmic cycle of seasons in which people celebrate many festivals and do other activities. The monsoon unites the Indian subcontinent and a acts as a unifying bond. Here the chapter climate is completed, and thanks.